Alright, so I just got done with that Craigslist deal in another parking lot, a Menards parking lot this time. I gotta laugh at these Craigslist deals. It just looks like the shadiest drug deals ever going down. Like, it's so awkward every time. But here's what I got. I'll give you guys just a quick peek. Instead it came with a case. It's a Game Boy Advance, but it came with a Game Boy Color case. So I got the system. It's the first model, and a nice little stack of games there. I'll take you guys through them a little closer once we get them back and pick through. Alright, so I just had to make a quick follow-up video here. I got the Game Boy Advance bundle back home, and I noticed as I was carrying it in that there is another compartment on the back that felt a little lumpy. So I started poking through there, and sure enough, I checked it out, full of Game Boy Advance games that weren't supposed to be part of this bundle, just kind of a bonus score. Really good ones too. You can see one off the bat, Mario and Luigi, Superstar Saga. So yeah, it was a great bonus find. Alright, so with this whole bundle, the guy had it listed on Craigslist for $30. It came with a few games and the Game Boy Advance system and case. A couple of the games I knew were going to be worth the purchase alone, covering the cost of this, so that's why I bought this. And also I don't have a Game Boy Advance anymore. I sold the one I had. So I was looking to pick one up, and this seemed like a great opportunity. So with it, I got the original model of the Game Boy Advance. This is the purple. It's really discolored on the front. Looks almost black. I thought it was black from the photos when I was agreeing to purchase this, but it is the purple version. You can tell the back. This is kind of the color that it should be. But other than that, the screen is in great condition and plays great. Everything is good with it, so I was happy to get that. And then onto the games here. Got some Game Boy Color games. Starting off, we have Battleship, which is just a portable version of the board game. Nothing special there. Classic, we got Space Invaders for the Game Boy Color. And then Harvest Moon, this is the first one for the Game Boy Color. I have not played any of the Harvest Moon series, but I believe they've got a pretty good reputation, so I'm looking forward to giving that one a shot. Then we have Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Color, which actually looks and plays really well considering it's ported from the Super Nintendo to the puny Game Boy Color. The only downside is the screen is really small, of course, on the Game Boy, so you have a hard time seeing enemies coming up, so you kind of have to play the game slow to get through it. But it's pretty impressive that it runs at all and looks as great as it does. And then we've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories, which I've not really ever gotten into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, but maybe I'll give that a try at some point. And then these are the two games that I picked up knowing they were going to be worth the investment on this bundle. That's Pokemon Red for the Game Boy. This one goes for about $30 retail. And then for the Game Boy Color, there's Pokemon Silver. This one's about $20-24 as well. So those two I knew going in I would pick up because they're worth the $30 on this whole thing. And I'll probably end up selling them off just to pay for everything else. Not really into Pokemon, not that there's anything, not that the franchise isn't good, it's just not for me. I know a lot of people like it, it's just not something I'm really into. And then here, the Game Boy Advance games that came with the bundle, it was Mario Kart Super Circuit, which is excellent. This is one of the first games I got when I had a Game Boy Advance when they came out originally. Plays a lot like the Super Nintendo version, which was always my favorite. And it even has some of the same tracks once you unlock them and progress through the campaign. And then Link to the Past, Zelda, Link to the Past, Four Swords. So this is the Super Nintendo version of Zelda, Link to the Past, and then it's got the Four Swords Adventures also. And then this one I didn't even know had come to the Game Boy Advance. It's Metal Slug Advance. Anyone who's familiar with the Metal Slug series knows it's a great shooter, action game. A lot of people compare it kind of to Contra. I think the style is a little bit better. I've always been a big fan. And this one plays kind of different from the rest of the franchise, especially like the Neo Geo arcade versions, but it's still a lot of fun. And that was game and system-wise, everything I was supposed to get with this bundle. And then, like I showed in the other video, there was that extra compartment that they clearly weren't aware of that had 8 more games for the Game Boy Advance, which I was really excited to get to. 4 of them, not so good. I got not 1, not 2, but 4 Yu-Gi-Oh! Games for the Game Boy Advance. Not something I'm probably ever going to play. In fact, I'm probably just going to get rid of these. And then next up, we have a Dragon Ball Z collectible card game. This kid who I bought this from apparently loved card games. Don't know anything about this one. Might give it a shot. I am a fan of the Dragon Ball Z series, though, so that's kind of interesting. And then this is Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3, which is obviously just the ported version of Super Mario Bros. 3 over to the Game Boy Advance. And I believe it's got some e-reader functionality built in. If anybody's got one of those, it was kind of a little peripheral for the Game Boy Advance to slide cards through and get games and additional content into cartridges or cartridge-based games. Really kind of neat. I think it ties into that. And I believe I still have that, the e-reader. And then this one was great to find in there as a bonus. It's The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap, which I have never played, so I'm really excited to try a new Zelda game that I haven't had a chance to play at all yet. And then Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, which again I've never played and I always wanted to. Just never picked it up back in the day when I had the Game Boy Advance, and it plays out, I believe, kind of like the Paper Mario and Mario RPG. It's got some of those elements. So I'm looking forward to giving that one a try. And then as a bonus, he made sure to put this in the ad and pointed out when we met to do the deal that there's 2 free, well not free, I guess I paid for them, but 2 sets of headphones included. These things are really disgusting and crusty, and yeah, these are probably headed right for the trash. And then the last peripheral is a Nyko Wormlight. This model of the Game Boy Advance did not have any kind of lighting, backlighting, or front light at all, so this is kind of neat to play in the dark and necessary, to be honest. Still doesn't work great, but you could get by if you were in a pinch. And then, of course, last up is the case, the Game Boy Color case with the Game Boy Advance slot. But it's a mix of games and things anyway, so I'm assuming at one point there was a Game Boy Advance that they had, or a Game Boy Color as well as a Game Boy Advance. But it's in really good condition. It's a good little case, so I was happy to get that included as well. But that is the deal. That's everything I got, and those bonus finds, I was really pumped to get that. Excellent deal. Amazing to find something on Craigslist. This is my second deal in the last couple weeks, so I'm really pumped. I hope that keeps going. But anyway, gamers, thank you for tuning in and watching, and we'll talk to you next time.